This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Sean Cole, and welcome to this week's Battle of the Beamers. We're at Monza for race 1 of 2. Tonight will be race 1. Tomorrow night will be race 2 at the same time, 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow night we'll have race number 2. Yesterday we did our practice, and we learned that we are in the middle of the pack once again. Lots of guys are running really fast here at Monza. Compliments to Cy Yip, who shared his setup with the entire world. And I think everybody in that room last night, which we had about 26 people in our practice room last night, and I think everybody was running his setup. So here we are today for the actual race, and I have about an hour's worth of practice, the session we did yesterday, and that's about it. I didn't get a chance to get back in the car today. So once again, we are going to kind of race our way up to speed, so to speak. We are moments away from the server cycling over to qualifying. We'll take advantage of that time to get warmed up, get a decent lap in. Not that concerned about my starting position. I want to be as far forward as I can to stay out of some of the crashes that might happen mid-pack and back. So it is important for me to get a decent lap time in today. I think turn 1 here is going to be a little crazy. You might even be able to make the argument of starting at the rear just to make sure that you get through it clean, but I have seemed to find some bad luck from just about every starting position in this series. The level of competition in the series is definitely getting tougher, tighter. I think we had 67 people here, and so we have a very good turnout. That should be 3 different splits, 3 different rooms, 3 different talent levels to race against. So that is really good. Also, a note, I was talking to Mitchy Hoyer. He sends a hello to everybody in the stream here today, so just thought I'd give you a little shout out from Mitchy. Thank you, Mitchy, for all the great work you're doing on the show. It's much appreciated, and a lot of people are really digging it. Let's see, we're going to block that user. There we go. Ethan Dean. Austin just told me on TeamSpeak he needs to poo really take advantage of this. Okay, Ethan. Thank you. It's good to know. Or maybe too much to know. So before I make a mistake with my opening screen graphic, I'm going to go ahead and pull that down. That puts us in our race room. The other thing I better do is straighten out my... I moved things around, so I got to put all those displays back on my screen up front. So let me take care of that real quick. And hello there, Steam King. Hello, El Bucho. So we're gonna put our leaderboard one here for you guys. We'll put our gear indicator one here for you guys. Real time I like down there where I can see it a little bit easier. Oh, right there. Let's pin these, and then on this side, what's missing over here? Oh, tires and corner names. Alright, so we just cycled over to qualifying. We'll be out on track in another moment. Hey James, how you doing? We're in a GT2, Kevin, but it's a little bit more difficult. I mean, it handles better on one hand, so it's not necessarily harder. Driving slower cars can be as big a challenge as driving faster cars, because usually the faster cars make up for, well, their added performance and speed also translates into better performance in the car as well. I want to make sure I loaded my setup, so even though I got in the car to move my windows around, let's make sure we have our setup. And the other thing I want to double check is how much fuel. Yeah, so this is a race setup that we are running, not qualifying, which is fine by me. And right on, Billy. I'm not super optimistic about tonight's results. I don't have quite enough laps under my belt, and everybody really picked up the pace this week, it seems. Steam King, Stat King. A little bit of a headache today, too. That's not really helping much. A little bit of a pounding sensation in the head. And again, we're also getting used to our steering wheel because we made a massive wheel change. And for the last month, I've been running a combination of Fanatic and Thrustmaster wheels over the last, really, couple months. And yesterday, I figured enough is enough. I want my direct drive wheel back. So that's what we're running on today. With Ricmotech pedals, but it does take some getting used to. So as much as I love this wheel, whoa, hit the curb, it is a little bit stronger, and it's a little bit more direct in its force feedback. application. Not really excuses, but it is valid that changing equipment is going to lead to a little bit of a fall off. See, we got El Bucho behind us in the qualifying right now. So yesterday we really spent time getting used to size setup, getting used to the steering wheel that we're running today, and working on the driving line. And I got most of the track down. I mean, I knew Monza before getting here, but it was getting the timing with this particular car and optimizing things. And I got most of it. There are a couple of spots that I'm still not super happy with my driving line or my approach to the corners. Which also means that technically there's a little bit of time left on the track for me to find. I do not have a used wheel for sale, sorry. Really easy to overshoot the chicanes here. They just beg you to go a little faster than your car can hold. Oh, missed that a little bit. Not too bad, but not a great run through there. I was doing a lot of over braking yesterday. This car actually corners really well, but you got to get it to the right speed and let it do its work. And for the race, I think I'm going to move the chat even further away, so I'm not even tempted to look over there. Oh, a little wiggly. I'd rather be wiggly on the entry than on the exit right there. We still got a good run out of the corner, so that's okay. And again, just running my race setup for qualifying today. I didn't take fuel out or do anything crazy. Not a very good lap, I can tell you that. Overshot it a little bit. That's not going to make for a faster lap. Right now we're in 10th. We're going to have to do better than that, or I'd like to do better than that. Bucho went off track behind me. Stabbing the brake a little hard, getting a little bit of kick out of the rear end. Gotta relax it just a little bit more. Much better that time through there. Just another mediocre lap there. Sayip ran a 1:48.53. No better. Better through 1-2 there. Finish this lap and then cool down a moment pre-race. Not the way I wanted to do that. Better. Definitely off our pace right now. No warm-up, you'd expect that. This is my warm-up. This should be quicker than the last 2 laps. Ooh, messed that up just a little bit. $51.2. Better, but not good enough. Alright, that leaves 1 minute. We could do another lap, but I want to make sure everything is set and good for me. I didn't look. Let's just confirm we're getting full pedal action. We are. Everything looks and feels good there. Alright. So far we're not looking so good. And we're not even on page 1. Sayep with a 148.1. David Granell, new second place guy, 148.8. Austin Oganowski, 148.9. Moses Choi, 149.1. Tomek Alex in 5th place with a 149.3. These still could change. There's still a minute left in qualifying. Tom, 10 out of 23. That's right. You're page 1. I've knocked myself back to page 3. We got Doug Hawley there in 14th. El Bucho in 15th. Jamal Gondor in 11th. Daniel Hill in 12th. And so on and so on. I see John G. Hill's name in the race, but I don't see him in the room. I didn't think he was going to be here this evening. Swanee, I believe so. Which graphics? What app am I using for the tire telemetry? That's just on the regular Sidekick, I believe. I don't think I'm using anything fancy. Yeah, that's just the tire one. So you can't see it, but on the far right of the screen is the Sidekick, as they call it. And I just went over there and turned on the tire thing. Oh, dropped to 11th. William Nowell. Oh, Jamal Gondor moved up to 9th. Stan Donnet, 8th place. Look at that. Stan painted my car. Don't know if I did. I'm a little behind on email right now. I've been trying to stay away from Facebook and email over the last couple of days. I'm trying to get a bunch of other projects done in the background. So qualifying should be coming to an end, and we should get down to the race. In this race, if you're just watching this for the first time, we do a 20-minute race. It's just a sprint race. That's something we're considering and looking into changing for next season. Not sure if we can do it or not, but it's something we're looking into. And I want all of you, since we have a moment to talk before we get back to the race, I am in the next couple of weeks going to be looking for suggestions. And it starts off with email suggestions so I can put together a poll. But I'm looking for email suggestions to Shaun, S-H-A-U-N, at thesimpit.com in order to figure out what cars we should run. So think of cars that are in Assetto Corsa. And please email me at Shaun at thesimpit.com and let me know what car you would like us to race next season. I've had a good time with this one. And what I'll do is once I get a good amount of selections from people, from you guys out there on what you want to run, I will then put it together into a poll, and we will have a vote on what car we're actually going to run. So, alright, yeah, we got some work to do. If we want to show anyone who's boss, we're starting in 13th place. So we definitely have some work to do. And I just have it so that you guys can see all this information. I have all this stuff up here for you. I'm going to move the chat just a little more so you guys can expect me to not acknowledge your comments while I'm racing, because I'm not going to look over and read tonight. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's best when I don't. Yeah, be safe, guys. Take it easy. Starting lights are coming on. Turn 1's going to be very slow. I'm going to leave a lot of room in front of me. And I'm going to leave... I don't even care if I get past, to be honest with you. I just want to get through there without damage, is what I'm hoping. Oh, we got a good jump. Actually, I had to go into second early. Really didn't leave a whole lot of space, did I? Someone's off track. Danger. More cars off track. I thought I was about to have someone go under, and then he swept behind me right at the last minute. Turn over my mouse. It keeps moving around on me. Look at these guys. What are they doing? That ain't gonna work. Got quite a race going on. Obviously, I went a little wide there. Left the door wide open on the inside. And I'm getting a bad run. You guys just do your thing. I don't want to go 3 wide into turn 1, though. That's kind of crazy. Oh! Looks like some mayhem went on right behind me. I did my line pretty well. I think the guy behind me overbroke. I didn't see who it was, but I saw all sorts of cars spinning right after. Now we have a little breathing room. We can get to work. Come on, baby. Alright, now we have to really hit our marks. Try to catch back up to 8th. More trouble. More trouble. That's good old Tom Jones right behind me. Oh, a little too close, too inside too soon. Oh, you can see William up ahead getting a little loose, getting on the gas. I didn't get a great run. Tom closed up on me. Wow, Tom gets through 1-2 really well. I'm going to protect low. Ah, crap. I thought we were side by side through there. $13 minutes left. Don't hit the bump. Lucho disconnected. Oh, late. Ah. Oh, come on, Cole, come on! That's how you lose a spot to Tom. No, 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 no. Let's go get William, not lose a spot to Tom. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Have to go around me though, buddy. No, 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 no. Oh, suck. I probably could have just pushed him off the track, but that would have been so uncool. My mistake. I could have made it his problem, but just gave up the spot. I'm glad I didn't run into him or take us both out there with that stupidity. Trouble. That was William. We saw him get loose off of one corner. Come on, go get him. Get on your horse. Tom ran a 150.6 though. I haven't run anything down that fast. Ah. 8:39 left in the race. Stretching it. Dang, dang, dang. Big gap up to Ricardo running in fourth. Minutes left. 6:20. Come on. greedy bastard. Me. We're getting it done. Damn, damn, damn. We're just starting to close ever so slightly. Let's not overdrive it. You like my sound effects? Come on, come on. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. A little sliding into that corner. We're not going to catch him unless he makes a big mistake. Oh, something that happened to Tomek Alex, who was running in 8th, who was closing in on Cedric. Really overdriving the exit of that corner every time. Hopefully I don't run out of gas. Carried just a little too much speed into the second part. Messed it up. Are you kidding me? No! No advantage to be gained by doing that. Just stayed on the gas when I got 2 wheels off like a complete moron on the last lap of the race. Ah! Whoa. Let's not lose more. Oh my god. What a total blow it. What a total blow it. I should have to do like 100 push-ups or something. Oh, I'm so mad. So mad. That was a Shaun Cole temper tantrum, by the way. Just so you know, in case you were wondering, what's he doing? What's he thinking? He's driving off the track. Oh, I am so angry. I can't even begin to describe how disappointed I am in myself, I think is better wording. The anger comes from the disappointment. All I had to do was stay on the track. All I had to do was not push it. There was no risk from behind. There was nothing to be gained by going faster. Outside of Tom doing something as stupid as I just did, there's no way I was going to catch him. When I do these races, you know, it's cool to watch someone race, but I'm hoping that we can take something away and learn from it, because stupid mistakes is how you lose positions. I could have finished 6th. In the end, I think I finished 9th. And it was just not staying in the moment. And honestly, coming to the last lap, in my mind, I should have been thinking, okay, let's just bring it home. You've already got the position you're going to get. And again, you got to stay within your limits. You got to stay within your goals. It'd be one thing if I was right on his bumper and it was trying to get a run off the corner to make a pass for the position. I'd understand that kind of mistake. I'd accept that kind of mistake. Solo mistakes on the last lap. Again, I'm going to be doing push-ups. I'm going to have to create some kind of a self-penalty system in order to make sure I don't miss the point. Because it is important to do the right thing. We don't practice, we don't do all this to walk away with 3 spots less. So, again, I love to race for fun. It's all about fun. But at the same time, there's a lot of pride at stake. I am in a points race. I am, you know, always wanting to perform better than I think I should. And that was an underachievement. And I'm not very happy about it. So tomorrow will be redemption night. Again, Friday seems to be redemption night racing for me. Luckily, we do run 2 races. 9th place isn't terrible. I mean, I should lick my wounds and stop crying. But I do want you guys to understand that I take it seriously, and you have to look at your moments, and you have to reflect on what you could have done differently. That one is blatantly obvious. A few small mistakes along the way. A couple of chicanes, hitting the curbing a little too hard. A couple of times I went a little bit wide, but I always stayed in control, always got out of the gas to make sure everything went right. But in the end, I did the wrong thing. I went wide and I stayed on the throttle and I looped it like just a total rookie. You see it in real life. I mean, I'm not the only guy in town. I'm not the only guy in the world to have done something like that. But I could have done better, that's for sure. So that is going to do it for tonight's stream. It was a fun race. Now that I'm over it, it was a very fun race and some great competitive racing going on. A lot of guys racing hard enough to have problems. So you can see also, starting in 13th, we are up to 6th place if we could have just kept it together. So congratulations to Cy Yip on another stellar showing and winning the race by a huge margin. I didn't see the final time, but he did win by a very good margin, and thank you very much, Cy, for the setup. So, again, that's going to do it for tonight. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll have race number 2 from Monza, redemption race for me. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.